Hey guys, welcome back to Kindergarten Ready. This is going to be like a little crash course for story word problems that we do in our math lessons in kindergarten. You're going to read the story problem and then you're going to talk about what they're asking of you. You're not just going to jump into the numbers that you see. You're going to ask, is this a story problem where I'm adding something to something else, where I'm combining quantities? Or is this a story problem where I'm removing something? Something goes away, it disappears, okay? So you're gonna have to talk a little bit about what kind of story problem is this, okay? And then we're gonna start. I always like to read the story problem to my children and have them visualize it in their head, what they're seeing. And they can see the toys being bought at the store and coming to their house, or they can see the pieces of pizza being eaten. They see those things in their head and it can help them comprehend what they're being asked to do, okay? So let's go ahead and start. Sally has 3 balls. She finds 4 more under her bed. How many balls does Sally have altogether? Show your thinking, okay? So we're going to start out with the first sentence. Sally has 3 balls, okay? So I'm going to put a number 3, okay? She finds 4 more under her bed. Am I going to add balls to this number? Am I taking some away? And the student hopefully is going to say, you're getting more. You find more. So if you find something, then most of the time you're going to add. So you're going to ask them, what does a plus sign look like? And I always show my kids that this is my plus sign. And then, whatcha, to take stuff away. They love like the karate ninja stuff. So I do a plus sign. And then I always start back at the beginning so we know exactly what we're working with. Sally has 3 balls. She finds 4 more under her bed. Okay, so she says she found 4 more under her bed. So I'm going to go ahead and I can draw my 3 balls under here and my 4 right here. And then we're going to put our equal sign, okay? Equal means the same quantity as, okay? So 3 plus 4, and you want them to count. Some of my kids are going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 balls altogether. Some of my kids have already started to retain that first number, so they'll say 3 and count on. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If they can do this pretty quickly and count it all together, see if you can guide them into counting on. Say, okay, you know that this is 3. You don't need to count those 3, so count 3 and then count on. Okay, does that make sense? Okay. All right, and now we're moving on to this problem. Henry has 6 cupcakes. He gives 2 of them away. How many cupcakes does Henry have left? Show your thinking. A lot of our kids are going to be fluent in these word problems and be able to do them just like that in their head, and some of them aren't. But I always say, I can't see what's going on in your head. I'll look in their ears and say, I can't see your brain. So I need them to show me. They can use their fingers to show me. They can show me 3 plus 4 up here and count and make 7. Or they can draw a picture like I've done here. They can do their equations. But I need to see it. I need to see their thinking because that is going to build on what they're going to go to learning in 1st grade, okay? So 1st grade needs to see what they're thinking, okay? So, all right, we're going to start over. We've already read it. We visualized Henry and the cupcakes. So we're going to do Henry has 6 cupcakes. So I'm going to write the number 6, and I'm going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cupcakes. I'm going to give you a hint. Have them draw circles and nothing but circles, whether it's balls, whether it's snowflakes, whether it is, I don't know, a triangle. Have them draw circles because there's some word problems that are going to say teddy bears, toy trucks. You will be there all day on just their drawings. That will have nothing to do with their math. It will be just their drawings. So to make sure that you stay on topic of the math that you're trying to teach, have them just draw circles, okay? So we've got 6 cupcakes, and we're going to start back over. So Henry has 6 cupcakes, check. He gives 2 of them away. So you're going to ask your child, is he getting more cupcakes or is he getting rid of them? And they're going to say they're getting rid of them. So you're going to say, okay, is that a plus sign or a whatcha sign? And hopefully they're going to tell you it's a whatcha with subtraction sign. So you're going to draw that. And you ask, well, how many did he give away? And they can look back at their problem. Henry has 6 cupcakes. He gives 2 of them away. So we're going to write a 2 and then their equal sign. Okay? Now for subtraction, I want you guys to remember, a lot of kids will want to do this because they're getting it mixed up with subtraction. Some kids are going to want to erase the 2. You don't want to erase anything because you want to always show that it was there, okay? So we know that we're starting out with 6, and I'm just going to X out 2, okay? And then they count the remainder, and then they have the answer of 4. So 6 minus 2 is the same value as 4, okay? So remember, you draw the circles under the numbers, and you X out in subtraction. You do not erase, and then of course you don't add on. So if you see your child doing that, try to correct them as quickly as possible, and that way they don't get in the mindset and the habit of doing that, because that'll really mess them up as their math problems get more and more complex. Okay, so I gave you an example of an addition and a subtraction problem, and always remember to discuss what kind of math problem it is. You want to know, are you going to be putting the numbers together with a plus sign, or are you going to be removing some with a wacha? Okay, if you would like to make, if you would like to make this even a little bit more challenging, my kids love to make up story problems. So I would give them a sheet and have some equations written on it, okay? Okay, and we're really only working with numbers up to 10 for word problems, so I wouldn't go any higher than that where the quantities are not more than 10. But they've got 2 plus 3 is the same quantity as, or equal to, okay? Have them turn this into a word problem. Okay, I have 2 teddy bears on my bed. My mom found 3 more in my toy box. How many teddy bears do I have? Okay, there's always ways that you can simplify word problems, and always ways that you can make them more complex depending on what your child needs, okay? So that is our math lesson for today for parents. So if you have any questions, just message us back at Kindergarten Ready.